Today we're talking meal prepping. Hi, I'm the Frugal Cyborg MR3. In this part of the channel we talk about frugal living, saving money, and budgeting. So if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Okay, how many of you meal prep? I started this a few months ago after my brother, who works in the medical field, and he lives about maybe an hour and 30 minutes away from our closest town. And so he has to, I remember he was staying in a hotel because they had him on a contract, but later on they hired him on full time. But one thing I learned from that is how much money he saved just by prepping his meals and having them ready for the week. How many of you guys do that already? I did not. Actually, I used to love cooking my foods fresh, whether it's steak, my sausage McMuffin copycats. Then he gave me this recipe with chicken thighs, soy sauce, garlic, and I believe that's about it. Oh yeah, broccoli. And that tastes delicious. And he is a good cook. I had to steal his recipe and make it for myself. And I love that. So I'm going to make that from time to time so I could enjoy good food. I'm going to prepare it days earlier before I eat it because it saves money. I can make that meal once. I don't have to constantly cook it. And I started doing that a lot this year. And also with my sausage McMuffin copycats, I pre-make that. Then I just either put some in the refrigerator for my workout days, or like my breakfast for my workout days, or I make it and just put it in the freezer for later. But which also is a great way to save money if you're into health and fitness and into frugal living. That way you don't have to worry about wasting money on like buying food like burgers, McDonald's, the sausage McMuffin that they serve, which is unhealthier because I use turkey sausage in that. But you can just put these away for later. Something I always wanted to try because a lot of frugal living channels practice it, but I have had the time to cook. Most of those guys work full jobs, so they don't have time to cook, and maybe they don't have the energy after a hard day of work. But I have the time to cook. I'm single, and so I have all the time in the world. I don't have like little ones running around. So I have the time to cook food. And I don't have to worry about a lot of things that other people have to worry about. But again, I have workouts that last an hour and 30 minutes, depending on what workout I'm doing. I have one, you guys probably seen it in my videos if you've seen it. But it's like in a YouTube Shorts, but it's called the Frugal Cyborg Muscle Building Cardio or something like that, and that's a really strenuous and mentally tiring workout. So sometimes I'm just too worn down, but I'm a person who does a intermittent fasting, which my time is usually from 8:30 to maybe 2:30. That's my window of eating. Then after that, I'm pretty much fasting until 8:30 the next morning. So I'm pretty much worn down. So sometimes prepping or having food ready before your next day is an excellent way to go. Sometimes I'm too tired. I might be a little cranky in the morning, so that helps a lot. That way I can just eat my meal and I'm ready, have energy, and ready for my next workout. But maybe you're a person who always grabs McDonald's to go. Maybe you can start on a Sunday and you can have your breakfast ready, your lunch, your dinner. Maybe you can prep all day on Sunday. There's a bodybuilder who has videos on this. His name is Remington James. Not really a professional bodybuilder, but just a person who is very conscious of what he eats, or self-conscious of what he eats, and he wants to eat healthy, but he also wants to enjoy the foods he loves. And that's something I picked up maybe in the last 2 or 3 years. That's why I constantly talk about him, mention him on my channels. So maybe you might want to check out his channel and just tell him the Frugal Cyborg MR3 sent you, and let him know about my channel. But I just like you guys to save money, and this helped my brother save money. I never seen it happen. I always heard about it on frugal channels, but I never actually seen it happen until I met my brother, and people he knows were doing this and it saved them money. I had a friend, my brother and I, to me they're like younger brothers, but he works in the oil field industry and he's constantly busy, maybe moving from place to place. Like he lives in the same town, but he's constantly busy, so he has to constantly, probably doesn't have time to eat. So usually the oil field places around here, usually they eat junk food or fast food. But since he was meal prepping, I remember the last time I heard that he was meal prepping, that he saved a lot of money. He had extra money to do what he wanted, which is awesome. I mean, he's a single guy too as well, but saving money in any way you can is very effective. And even saving time later on, maybe you don't have to spend your whole evening cooking or your whole morning cooking. You can microwave meals, healthier meals at that, instead of just those frozen ones from the grocery store that are unhealthy for you and can cause health problems later on. Now you can cook it yourself, freeze it yourself, put it in a foil or whatever you're going to use, and just microwave it later or put it in the oven or whatever you do. But in this one, we're going to focus on staying healthy and staying frugal. So start to meal prep your meal, maybe on a Sunday, Saturday, whenever you're not busy. Some people would still do it on a Monday after they get off work, but they prep for the rest of the week. Some people, like Jordan Page, will prep like maybe on a Sunday or Monday. But she has a huge family. If you ever seen her channel, her name is Jordan Page. She used to make videos. I'm not sure what happened, but hope she's okay. But if Jordan Page ever sees my videos, I'm hoping that she's okay, because she hasn't made videos in a while. But if you go back in her channel, she has meal prepping stuff for her family, because she has a huge family. But maybe if you have a huge family, you can watch that and take some notes and see how she does things. But I'm a single guy, so I have to prepare my meals as a single guy. But if this video is helpful, maybe you can help me and tell me if you meal prep already, or some of your favorite meals. You can write them down in the comments. But I just want to do something different. This is still frugal living, because it'll save you frugally in time and money from going out or using your oven as much, or your electric grill, or whatever you use. But if this video helped you, then let me know. Maybe you can tell me a little bit of foods that you make, because I'm always willing to try something new. Maybe it's on YouTube, or maybe it's your own ingredients. or your own recipe. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I'm the Frugal Cyborg MR3. This is The Narrative. And everybody, stay frugal, my friends.